I had always been fascinated by abandoned places, but there was one location I had never dared to explore: the old psychiatric asylum on the outskirts of town. The stories about it were enough to send shivers down anyone's spine. They said it was haunted by the tormented souls of its former patients, and that no one who entered ever came out the same. The decision to explore the asylum was impulsive, a dare from friends on a dark, stormy night. Armed with flashlights and a sense of trepidation, we ventured inside. The building loomed like a sinister monolith, its corridors filled with decay and whispers. As we moved deeper into the asylum, we discovered signs of the past: patient records, discarded restraints, and grim treatment rooms. The atmosphere grew increasingly oppressive, and our group began to experience strange phenomena. Whispers in the dark, shadowy figures in the corners of our vision, and doors that seemed to close on their own. As we delved further into the asylum's history, we uncovered the dark secrets it held. Shocking stories of inhumane treatments, unethical experiments, and a malevolent doctor who had conducted horrific procedures on the patients. We realized that the asylum wasn't just haunted by ghosts. It was cursed by the malevolence of its past. Haunted by the asylum's sinister history and our own growing paranoia, we faced a relentless series of terrifying encounters. The line between reality and the supernatural blurred, and we struggled to escape the asylum's clutches. We had to confront not only the ghosts of the past but also the darkness within ourselves. In a climactic twist, we uncovered a hidden chamber deep within the asylum where the malevolent doctor's experiments had continued long after the asylum's closure. The horrors we encountered there pushed us to the brink of madness, and we had to make a desperate bid for escape, knowing that some of us might never make it out alive. As we delved deeper into the asylum's grim history, our group began to splinter. Fear had a way of driving wedges between even the closest of friends. Some were convinced that the strange occurrences were mere tricks of the mind, the result of stress and darkness playing tricks on us. But I couldn't shake the feeling that something more malevolent was at play. One by one, our group members succumbed to the asylum's relentless horrors. First, it was Sarah, who wandered off in a trance-like state, muttering incomprehensible words before disappearing into the shadows. Then, Mark began to see apparitions of his long-deceased grandmother, beckoning him to follow her into the darkness. It became clear that the asylum was preying on our deepest fears and vulnerabilities. I took it upon myself to uncover the asylum's secrets and put an end to the torment. Armed with a battered journal I had found in a forgotten office, I pieced together the tragic story of Dr. Malcolm Thurston, the asylum's chief psychiatrist. He had conducted grotesque experiments on the patients, believing he could unlock the secrets of the human mind. It was said that he had gone mad, driven to insanity by his own cruel pursuits. As I continued my solitary exploration, I discovered a hidden underground tunnel that led to the asylum's basement. There, in the dim light of my flickering flashlight, I came face to face with the culmination of Dr. Thurston's madness, a room filled with jars containing the preserved brains of his victims. The sight was grotesque, and the jars seemed to pulse with a malevolent energy. In that chilling chamber, I felt a presence watching me, an unseen force that had tormented my friends and was now fixated on me. It whispered dreadful secrets into my ear, promising me the power to unlock the mysteries of the human mind. The temptation was strong, but I knew that to succumb to it would be to share the same fate as Dr. Thurston. With all the willpower I could muster, I smashed the jars, releasing the tormented spirits within. As I did, the asylum seemed to shake with rage, and a deafening cacophony of screams and cries filled the air. The malevolent force that had plagued us retreated, defeated. Finally, I found my way back to the asylum's entrance, my heart pounding with terror and triumph. I was the only one who had survived the ordeal. The asylum had exacted a heavy toll, leaving my friends forever scarred or lost to its dark depths. As I emerged into the stormy night, I knew that the asylum's secrets would never truly be buried. Its malevolence had touched us all, leaving us forever changed. And the echoes of madness that had haunted its halls would continue to reverberate in our nightmares, a constant reminder of the horrors we had faced. But one thing was certain: I had faced the darkness within the asylum and emerged from it, scarred but alive. And as I looked back one last time at the decaying building, I couldn't help but wonder if it had truly been defeated, or if it was merely biding its time, waiting for the next group of curious souls to venture inside and become its newest victims.